Hello everybody, Bryan here from quantlabs.net. We got another question from somebody regarding TenFore through IQFeed. I'd like to ask you for your experience. I saw you're using IQFeed TenFore for sourcing different feeds for arbitrage. Can you please tell me how to execute your trades on each source? Okay, I'm going to expand on that question in a minute. What he's referring to is if you do a Google search on IQFeed TenFore, it's multiple resources for let's see what's going on here. This is a lot of junk. Okay, so we want IQFeed TenFore. Okay, here we go. So what we're doing is we have multiple sources, over 40, found on IQFeed. Now you can see here, here's the dollar spot, Canadian dollar, UAE, dirham spot. Let me just find some other European common market, Euro, Sweden, Corona spot. Just see if we have anything else. These are all spot market. Okay, we don't want that. So we want, so the primary source is usually from FXCM for their data, for just a basic feed for forex. But it looks like it's changed since then. Multiple contributors. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this will be it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's just spot market now. They used to have over 40. Yeah, it's just mostly spot market. Okay. Oh, okay, hang on here. So, yeah, here we go. So, these are your different sources that you can get. So, let's say Rada Forex, Saxo Bank, Denmark, all this stuff, all these different, Macedonia, StoneX, whoever else. Okay, so what that means is you have all these different sources to get different data or forex pairs, let's say, from different sources. So continuing along, for sourcing different feeds for arbitrage, can you execute trades on each source? The answer is no, not at retail. The only way you could probably do it is by either going to the actual source, and if they have an API through them. Not only that, it's not really worth it, because then you have to deal with their own commission fees if that was the case. Since you'll be getting different sources, how do you trade each other? I don't. The only real one you could use for the basic feed is just FXCM. So if you're using FXCM, you want to be with them as your broker to execute the trades, because I will tell you, which I've verified time and time again, I've compared, in my case, Dukascopy data versus FXCM, or basically IQFeed, and there is quite a big difference between the two for the same pair at the same time. So if you are even to use FXCM and execute your trades from a different data source other than the broker, you're going to be way off in terms of your calculations, and your P&L is probably going to be way off as well. So you have to use the source of the data and use if they allow you to use execution through that source, because that is a huge problem. So in other words, how do you select which symbol to trade? which brokers use that allow execution on TenFore sources. I'm pretty sure TenFore does not have execution. Even if they did, or that's probably the only way, is through if TenFore allows you to do execution. I can kind of check, but I strongly doubt it. So if you do execution, so here's TenForce. We want TenFore. So I'm not sure if I'm the best source on that, but that's the best answer I can give you. So if we have TenFore forex, so again, you can get that through the IQFeed. So this is run through Morningstar. Okay, so this is probably the best broker, but in terms of executions, let's see, forex orders. Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can do orders from TenFore data source unless you go through the actual source itself. So I wish I'd give you better news. But yeah, it would be an interesting way to do it. I think you'd have to be able to do that on the direct market access through some major exchange or something. That's pretty well it. Hopefully, I can help you out so I can give you better news or not give you better news.